Crafters, this is Paulette. I am working on a project for a 2-year-old's birthday party that is going to be My Little Pony. We don't have anything remotely My Little Pony. So I Googled them, and let me see if I can keep from making everybody too drunk. Some of them have wings, and some of them are a unicorn, and now my body's gonna get in there and make a shadow. So I just took a permanent fine tip pen and embellished or elaborated the hair. Drew the unicorn horn, drew wings, whatever they had on them. And this one really isn't true, but it was one that I had tried to redo for that one that we just looked at and didn't like it, but I made it a blue horse because I needed an extra horse. So here's one that's all pink and has really pink curly hair. Well, that didn't get very curly, but I liked it, so I just went ahead and kept it. I did do some white embossing around the edges, and My Little Pony does have a lot of, clouds and horses and castle. There were castle pieces in some of the photos I looked at, and they were pink and purple and white. So I just used that. And then I had that taller horse image that I thought would be fine to hold the letters for her name. And then I just inserted some of them onto the castle as well. So now we're going to go over and look at the birthday card, which is also a castle. So my thought was that since there's a castle on the banner, I would make a castle birthday card. And I'll show you some of these. Here is that horse stamp that I just embellished on more and added hair and added the accessories like the hat, the wings, whatever. And then I tried to fussy cut some of these things like the wings and the ones that had the unicorn horn, and then slip the die underneath this to cut the circles. Some of them didn't work out. The one below this interrupted that one, so that one ended up, and I didn't really like the hair on that one either. The one I actually put on the banner was better. It was my second one. I really loved this horse, but I didn't realize it had wings and it had already been die cut. So then I heat embossed some of these little horses just in the colors that are My Little Pony, and thought that they would just be around on the castle here. And I could still do that, but let me tell you, I glued a couple down and I absolutely didn't like it. So I've taken them off. I've used some paper tray ink stamps and dies on here, Spellbinders dies. I did all this doodling with some Bic Market permanent markers. Hand drew in some tables, stamped a present, and some food. The food is totally out of scale. This one is better scale than anything else, but she loves hot dogs and cheese, so I had to put them in there. And I've got a smaller ice cream cone, but I'd already stamped this initial one and ended up having to cut a little mask for it and stamp the second one because there was no way I could get another one in there. And it's just got to roll. I've got too much time invested in it. 2 candles represent her birthday, which is number 2. And some more paper tray ink, vintage picnic, garden variety. I had drawn this, I absolutely ruined this by drawing this bed in this vanity. Again, thinking that a horse would be in here either standing in front of the mirror or having a nap. And our baby is so smart, she gets everything. But after gluing a couple of those down, I just didn't like them. I had stamped these originally, drew this line, stamped these, stamped the chandeliers, really loved that. I didn't have anything else to go in here. I ended up stamping this weenie dog. They have a weenie dog at home, and this is just a Studio G Allison Wong stamp from 2011, and I masked off the the sentiment from it and just stamped the weenie dog in there and tried to color him as best as I can to be Oliver's colors. Again, thinking the horses would be in here. There's all this huge fruit, and I was thinking I would have, you know, some horses up high, but since I've colored and drawn on the back of all of these things, that just will not work. I can't have that, you know, here. I guess I could cover the backs of them with white, maybe, and do, I mean, that's what I did with the little things here, the little basket of fruit, so that it's still, you know, and it's still got a little bit of cloud right there. This is actually her backyard, and so I thought that was kind of fun. She has a new plaything. There's a rock climbing wall. You go in, you come out this door down the slide, and has her swing. Grandfather wants to buy her a seesaw kind of thing to go here. There is a red metal table in her backyard, some very nice lawn chairs. She has her little sand turtle and the grill. They grill a lot, so I thought that would be fun. They do have another dog, Cash, but Cash is, gosh, she's kind of like a boxer lab mix, and she's a bigger dog, and she's all black and white, and so there is no place in here for me to draw her. So I guess if I just scooted the weenie dog down, I might could have drawn her as well. So, but I'm just not going to attempt it because I don't want to mess this up any further. So this will stand up. I've tied this together with some yarn, and well, I know it stands up. It stood up before. It's not going to stand up now. Well, you may have to mess with it. But I thought that would be easy enough. She can turn these pages. She loves books, and she can look at all these little things and know that Nana made it for her, and it's personalized, and so just kind of fun. So as usual, if you guys have any questions, be sure and let me know.